Hi guys, how you doing? Billy here. All right, I want to get into showing some combinations where we're using ambidexterity. Now, this could be an umbrella, a small stick, a cane, anything that'll fit in your hands that isn't obviously too large or too long. The strike for that's a little different, but you get used to using both sides of the brain and training both sides of the body. And the easiest way to practice is practice moving off laterally. So with basic strikes, starting like this. Now, obviously, if something's swinging this way or coming at me, I can do a side strike here, right? And then I can go right into a forehand strike. So you practice 1, 2, and then you come back to here in this position, or use it again. You use it again here, whatever you need to do. But that's the idea. So then you practice this way, you come in this way, you come back to here. You have the option. You could fire again. You don't have to use this hand. You can move. So that's the idea. It just gets you used to using both sides of the brain. And I also like, when in practice like this, I like the flipping action. Okay, it's like a half abanico, but it's a backhand, right? Why do I like that? Because it's a straight down motion. Okay, you come here, bang, you're right on top. Now you can come straight over. All right, you can do the same thing again. You can keep repeating it because it comes in an angle that's right down the center line. It's not so easy to move from something like that. Most people come in a straight line down like this, or their strikes are coming out this way. But when something's being flipped down to you, it's deceiving, it's weird, because all of a sudden it's just right there and it pops you, all right? Now, you can use any angles you like, but think about if you step off here and you're blocking like this, all right? Now the person starts to step back. You can step forward and grab it the other hand and strike. So it looks kind of funky. You come here and then you do a full step and you come in this way. It's fun to practice, but it gives you options, it gives you ambidexterity. Again, strike this way as you're coming off, bang, pop, right? Strike this way, just come forward, boom. And it can be a full step, a half step, a shuffle step. So you can come here, then you can shuffle again. Come here, you can shuffle again. As you can see, it's very basic in strikes. It doesn't have to be fancy. Now, you can use half abanico strikes, you know, the fanning motion. You'll see them demonstrated up high. I happen to like them as a monitor. So if I happen to be holding the stick like this and I monitor, I can swing forward, all right? Now it's back in his hand, I can poke, all right? Same thing here, all right? Half abanico, circle, thrust. There's a lot of options. And again, the whole idea behind this is just to get used to using both sides, both hands, stepping in weird ways, you know? Sometimes you need to step backwards, okay? If I'm standing square like this and I step backwards, do I take a half step? All right, do I take a half and a full step? Do I step off and step off this way? This is what you want to work on. Don't get stuck in common patterns when you train. And think about moving in really weird directions. For example, if I'm standing like this and all of a sudden somebody comes from the side here, what are my options, all right? Simple thing to do is leave the tip here to monitor and then poke. See, I moved away from the stick. I'm moving away from the stick, then I got my poke. So think about these things, right? Same thing when you gotta go forward with a poke, all right? Now, you can start to open the stick up on the side of your body, okay? There's your poke. Open it up on the side of your body, there's your poke. You don't wanna take it out like this and poke. Same thing when I was talking about when you draw the knife, you bring everything forward and you flip it open, and then same thing with the stick. Everything is here, right? Because it's longer. If you start swinging it out here, it can be grabbed, hit away, or whatever. Now, the cool thing about umbrellas, they got a little point on them, right? So you move it away, bang, okay. Then you can go into all your other stuff that you want to do. That's all cool. And abanico strikes are good for feints, monitoring. If you can hit a bone, you know, with the tip of what you're using, it's useful. Other than that, you're better off working on smacking with the tip, you know, just a nice bang, okay? Get used to that. Boom, come right back to here, come here, bang. Get used to hitting this tip right on the hand bone, elbow bone, you know? And the funny bone, if you can, on the inside, the funny bone's not funny when you smack it right with one of these bad boys. It hurts. Okay, that's what I wanted to share. So think about doing that again. Quick review, off to the side, strike. Off to the side, strike. Think about your positioning. Don't just move in a basic standard pattern. Yeah, you get good at it, but you lose the adaptation of using your mind to flow. That's the whole purpose of it. And the really cool thing, if you can hang a pendulum and work off that and practice all the basic strikes. You can hit the pendulum or just use it as targetry in terms of visualization and that kind of thing. It's useful. Now, when you use a training partner, target their hand. You want to work on monitoring their weapon and targeting their hand. If you use soft sticks, you don't need so much need protection. If you use a baton stick, yeah, you want to put some gear on to protect yourself. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great day. I'll be back up again. Now, 727-633-4383. Reach out for any questions. Anybody in the Florida area wants to get together and train or do a workshop or a seminar, stuff like that, that'd be fun. All right, guys, take care. Love you.